Hi beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back. Today we're going to do an unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases. It's been such a while since I said that little spiel. It's such a while since I did one. There hasn't been too many things coming out. But now that I've waited such a long time since my last one, I have so many things to talk about today. All the new makeup releases, I'm going to give my thoughts on it, whether I'm into it, not into it, all that good jazz. There's a lot of interesting things. There's some goodies in today's video that I'm looking forward to really, taking a closer look at. So yeah, really quickly before we get started, these are my personal opinions. If we disagree on anything, it's cool. It's just makeup. It's not that serious. We don't have to like the same things. It's makeup products. Also, you can check out my small business, The Open Crypt, on Etsy, where you're now an Etsy little business, because it just made more sense for me than upkeep and paying a lot for a website. So using Etsy is what I'm going to do for now. So you can check that out. I appreciate it. I added a whole bunch of new items that you haven't seen before there too. So anyways, let's get started now with the makeup products. So it's not just makeup. We have a couple other things too, but it's mostly makeup. Okay, so firstly is from Makeup Revolution and Disney, another Disney collab. They've done several. This one's with Finding Nemo. Okay, I think it's a great theme. I'm a very big Finding Nemo fan. When it first came out, loved it. Also, my best friend, when we were in elementary school, middle school, whenever this movie came out, I don't know what age I was, she had the Finding Nemo game for GameCube, and it was everything. It was everything. Every time I went to her house, we played the Finding Nemo on GameCube, and it was great. If you guys played that game, please let me know down below, because everyone else I talk to about old games doesn't know about that. So if you do, you're the real one. But let's talk about the makeup products. So they have liquid blushes, they have eyeshadow palettes, all kinds. Usually when Makeup Revolution does this kind of collab, there's throwing a gajillion products at your face. And then we see the same thing here. I do like the theme, I really do. I never watched Finding Dory though, so I'm glad it's Finding Nemo. So the palettes, honestly, one's kind of bright and colorful, giving me kind of the vibe of the movie. Other one's just kind of random. I'm not really sure why those colors. It's shaped like a pair of goggles, that's more fun. Yeah, the colors in here mostly seem random, although I do like the sponges and the brush set. Even these little bronzer highlighter duos are really cute. Yeah, I don't know, I'm into it, but I wouldn't buy the eyeshadow palettes probably. So this is a random collaboration that I wish was tweaked just a little bit. So this is IGK, who has my favorite dry shampoo. They have great dry shampoo, and they have other hair care products too, but the dry shampoo is where it's at. They have a collaboration now with Chamberlain Coffee. I don't know. Emma Chamberlain's coffee brand, Chamberlain Coffee. I bought some of those things at Walmart, the little cold brew things from my husband. He says they're pretty good. We'll see. So the brand has a good reputation as far as I can tell. But why is it a dry shampoo in collaboration with coffee? So it's a direct flight style preserving matcha dry shampoo. Now, if this was coffee or caramel frappe or anything else scented than matcha, I would really be into it. I don't think matcha is what I want my hair to smell like. I know coffee probably isn't the ideal hair smell anyways, but who doesn't like the smell of coffee? I don't know. So yeah, this is a matcha dry shampoo. I'm not anti this. I'm just not a matcha person, so I don't think I'd enjoy the smell. It seems random, but the packaging is nice. It has 3% active cleansing powders. It is $32 for the can. Who wants to take bets on when Kylie leaves Kylie Cosmetics? Because none of this is interesting, and I feel like she doesn't even care about it anymore. So, I mean, you should care about something if your face is the thing, it's the thing. This is the new sneak peek of lip products from Kylie Cosmetics, the Tinted Butter Balms, creamy formula in different shades. Available June 14th. We don't get to see all the shades. She's only trying on the one in the promo pictures. But it's just a butter balm. I mean, I know not every product release is going to be innovative and cool. But I feel like Kylie hasn't released anything I've enjoyed in quite a while, Okay, first eyeshadow palette we're talking about today is from Juvia's Place, which I love Juvia's Place. For the quality and the price tag, it's always good. Even if they're not always the most everyday wearable friendly colors for some people. So this is the new Culture 2 eyeshadow palette. This is an enormous palette. I myself personally like smaller palettes for everyday use, I guess, but a mega palette like this, you're getting a good value. So the Culture 2 eyeshadow palette has a variety of colors in it. They're all over the place, from greens to oranges to purples to blues to reds to everyday browns and golds. So it says, inspired by the craftsmanship of West African masks, which embodies a traditional culture and are used in ceremonial activities. 30 bold, intense colors. $36. So you get 30 colors with it, $36. That's a really good value, and you know the quality is always really nice as well. Their shimmers are so easy to glide over the lid with your finger. I like it. I think this is one of those palettes though, if I bought it, right, and I had it in my hands, I would see 3 looks I do with it, and then I wouldn't know what to do with it the rest of the time. Like, I'm not one of those brains who can see 8 different colors and imagine it on my eyes. I can see like 3 colors and imagine them on my eyes, whether it's mattes or shimmers or whatever is different. But like doing a complete rainbowy look with all different kinds of colors isn't something I do. So I don't really know if I would use this a ton for like creative looks. Next eyeshadow palette is from Tarte. Now Tarte's not known to be that girl for like the most exciting colors in the world, and I don't think that's what they really strive to be. This is the new Big Ego palette, and if this is what their ego looks like, I'm sad because it's you know? This has zero interest for me. I really don't want to say about it. It's an ultra slim palette with 18 new cool tone shades and a mix of finishes with glitter toppers and mattes and satins, $49. I mean, it's kind of boring ugly. I'm sorry. I love a lot of Tarte things. Like, the Tarte Lit and Bloom is super boring too, but I love it because it's very functional to me. This just looks like meh. And then you have this bright Big Ego name and a bright pink, hot pink cover to the palette, and it does not reflect the inside at all. I really want this, and I'm not a luxury girl. I am not the one who needs all the expensive luxury palettes because it feels like a waste, and I know I won't get that much use out of it, you know, because I have so many palettes. But ooh, I want this one. I want this one so bad. So this is a Natasha Denona Yucca palette. It is $69, which is a lot of money for an eyeshadow palette that I know I won't get $69 worth of use out of. But it's $69. There's also 3 new micro-tech eye crayons. It's available now. It is a balance of green, brown hues for earthy, everyday, or shimmering statement summer looks, including 4 new shades in a sparkling foiled formula. I love a metallic shade, so foiled formula sounds beautiful. The color scheme in here is gorgeous. I love the greens and the mustardy tones and the browns and the oranges. There's also this kind of a silvery shade in there that just looks so pretty. Like, everything about this is freaking, like, stunning. I can't even. We're on an eyeshadow palette roll. Let's just keep it going, okay? So this is from Cosmetics. This is their new Aim Higher eyeshadow palette. Before I start talking about the actual color scheme in the palette, can we talk about that I don't like the cover? I feel like I want the name of the palette on the cover, maybe the name of the brand on the spine or lower beneath the title of the palette. In the front is just like the most boring font in the world. It says LH Cosmetics. I don't like the cover, but that's really nitpicky if we're getting at that level. The eyeshadow palette itself in the inside, I do really enjoy. I think it's really pretty. I like the little pop of yellow, and because the yellow is a shimmer, I think you'd have to pair it with that black to make it really work. So it is gonna take a little bit more finessing than like a regular, if it was a matte yellow, let's say. It's pretty. However, in the swatches, the yellow is like non-existent. It does not look yellow like it looks in the pan. That does not look the same when it's swatched out. However, the color scheme of all the other cool tone pretty shades and the grays look nice. So yeah, that's that. This is $49 for this palette. It also includes 2 cake liners which be used on the eyes or lips. You know how I wanted that Natasha Denona one? It has greens and browns and stuff in it. The one I'm wearing on my eyes today has very similar shades. That's why I know I'd like it. But this is a different palette on my eyes, and this is the new Majestic Kingdom palette from Nomad. I think it's beautiful. I love the color scheme. You can look at my eye look. That's what I used for this eye look. But I think it's really pretty. I will say, just from using it, the bottom left color I feel like is way more muted when you put it on a brush than it looks in the pan. You do get some color payoff, but it's not as green as it looks in the pan. It's not as pigmented as you would expect. However, the rest of the shades are beautiful so far that I've tested. I love the imprints of the pans being like different tracks. And now that I realize that they're all different like feet print tracks of animals, I thought one was coffee beans in the imprint earlier when I was using it. It's definitely not. It's like a hoof print. But yeah, this one's really beautiful. I love the artwork on the front, and it's kind of a textured top, which is interesting. But so far so good with this one. It's really pretty. Why do I want this one too? I want this one too. I thought this brand was like something I wasn't going to buy from for a very long time anymore because they haven't been doing anything to impress me. That is changing today because I might have to pick this up. I was just at Ulta and I I knew what I needed, so I just went to that and didn't look around. I should have looked around, because if I would have saw this, you would have gotten a review before you got this video, because this looks beautiful. Okay, it looks beautiful. So this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know, I was just saying how boring they are and how like nothing is like turning it out for me anymore these days. Mistakes were made by me saying that, because this is gorgeous. This is their new Cosmos palette. It has 12 shades. Looks like there are new finishes too. It says coming soon, so I don't have a date for you yet on this, but you best believe I want it. It doesn't necessarily scream like the most fascinating palette color scheme in the world when you see that, but you see the swatches of like the different chromy, shifty, really iridescent looking shades. And I know Anastasia has good staple matte shades. Like, that combination together, yes, please take my money. It looks so nice. Like, and that black matte with a little tiny bit of glitter in it. And these iridescent looking shades, abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, the next thing we're gonna talk about is from Trixie Cosmetics, which always has really cute packaging. This, I feel like I need in my soul. I know I technically don't, but I feel like I do. So this is their new Pillow Princess collection, and it's so pretty. So this is some liquid metallic eyeshadows. I love a liquid eyeshadow, and I love metallic-y things. So I love these. These are $18 each. There's Sleeping Cutie, a metallic pink with a light shifting multi-chrome reflect. Love Potion, metallic purple with multi-chrome reflex. And Spoiled, a frosted silver with multi-chrome reflex. You can get the bundle of all 3 shades at a $14 discount. They also have pressed on nails, which, you know, I like a pressed on nail. I'm gonna have to check those out too. And a glittery lavender quilted heart compact. This is out now if you want it. I wasn't aware of it till this very moment when we start talking about this. The quilted heart compact is really cute, but I don't need like a little compact mirror. I like handheld mirrors usually. I want the silvery, spoiled liquid eyeshadow. I really do. I love a metallic liquid eyeshadow. I use them every day for my under here, and I've been using them more and more for like the very innermost corner of my lid for my eye looks. It looks really pretty. It looks more sheer than you would expect from these, because they're kind of like translucent, but like, I don't know, I see a metallic foiled eyeshadow and I always want them. Only thing is, I can't really tell where the press-on nails are. I think they're just these pink ones, which is like kind of boring. So we have the beauty news that Marc Jacobs Beauty is coming back. It's now on Net-a-Porter's website. I don't know what Net-a-Porter is, but apparently it's the news that Marc Jacobs Beauty is coming back. And that's fine and dandy. Like, I don't care either way. I do think, however, unless it was bought out from a different company and never would have shut down, and then like, if you shut down, you weren't doing well, and you all of a sudden come back like a year later, what was it? I want to know what the difference is in the company now. It's like, what made it be able to come back? On to some indie things now. This is a new Visage palette. It says it's from Nomad Cosmetics X Ice Cream Beauty. So is it 2 different beauty brands coming together to make one eyeshadow palette? I feel like that's kind of weird. It's not like a collaboration. It's just like these 2 together. Well, it is a collaboration of 2 brands, but you know what I mean? It's not like influencer talking with a company that makes makeup. It's like 2 different makeup making companies as far as I can tell. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But this is a new 9-pan eyeshadow palette that contains matte shimmers and some multi-chromes. Oh, I understand. It's going to be in the Ice Cream Beauty box for June. Okay, so it's made by Nomad Cosmetics, but it's going to be in the Ice Cream Beauty subscription box. Cool. So this is the 9-pan palette. I will say it's a lot of purples and greens and a little bit of black or navy, I can't tell. A green, a purple shade, and an icy white shade. It looks cute. I was just misunderstanding the collaboration point there, but I mean, it looks cute, and I love an icy white shade. What is y'all's experience with Be Perfect Cosmetics? Let me know. I've never tried anything from them that I can recall. So I would love to know if this is good. If you're like, oh, their quality's good or not, or if it sucks, tell me, you know, if you've ever tried their stuff. So this is their new Gravity palette from Be Perfect Cosmetics. It is a collection of cool tone and neutral mattes, complemented with light reflecting pressed pigments and intense metallic shimmers. I love all the cool tones in here. It reminds me so much of that Lime Crime Venus palette that I really liked, that was all cool tones, but people said it had like terrible reviews, so I never picked up. That's what this is giving me, because I just love the color scheme. It has browns, which I use a lot, and then it has grays too to make everything look all cool and smoky. The shimmers in here look beautiful as well, and yeah, the swatches of the metallics. I love a shimmer. I haven't heard of this brand before, but apparently I need to give them a follow because, oh my god, this is from Jolie Cosmetics. This is the Siren collection. This collection consists of 12 new mesmerizing products. So there's the Siren's palette with full of creamy mattes, popping shimmers, multi-chromes, and a new chameleon pressed glitters for $49. The color scheme on it is very greens, blues, purples. It's beautiful. The green grungier side is really, you know, chef's kiss. They also have, it's $49. If I don't remember if I said that or not. Has 4 chameleon cream eyeshadow pots. These are multi-chrome pots that set down into a metallic waterproof finish. They're $22 each or $66 for the bundle. There's 2 holographic lip glosses. Meh. And then there's also a Air Matte liquid lipstick in Siren, which is a dark teal, which sounds fun, for $17. And then there's also multi-chrome liquid eyeshadows for $19 each or a bundle of 4 for $55. Complete bundle of everything. The discount price is $222. The original price would have been $262. So you're saving $40 getting everything. Yes. Yes. I don't need the lip glosses. I don't care about lip glosses. Everything else in here is like, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. Like, I don't know if I want the liquid eyeshadows more, the palettes, or the little pots so I can put my finger in on the multi-chromeness. Or the liquid lipstick. Like, everything about this is beautiful. I don't have $222 to buy a makeup collection, right? But if I did, this would be the first thing I buy because it is beautiful. It's beautiful. So if you really like it and you have the money to support this brand, I would, because it's looking, yeah, it's doing it all for me, you know? And if you try it, let me know the quality. You can leave it in a comment in any video, be like, that Jolie collection was actually bomb, or meh, you know, let me know. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. This was fun. I feel like I caught up on like what's out there in the world. My favorite thing, I do want the Trixie kind of translucent metallic shimmers, but that last thing, that Jolie collection, looks so freaking pretty. And then I also really want the Anastasia palette too. Can you tell that I have like shimmery stuff in my mind? You know? Anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your favorite thing down below, and I will see you in the next video. Please stay safe out there. Okay? Bye. Have a good one.